Morning, Mrs. Webb.
Hey, I don't remember leaving a wake-up call.
I just thought you might like to see the morning paper.
Oh. Put it on my bill.
It's a gift from me to you.
You sure you can afford it? What's my chances of getting some breakfast sent here anyway?
0, honey. It's against the rules.
Can't you bend them a little? Just some coffee and a roll or something?
No, I'm sorry. The boss is real strict about that. No eating in the rooms. Well, why don't you go back to the tea room? Or didn't you like the place?
You ever have a carrot cutlet? Okay, I'll go down there.
Okay, see you later, Mrs. Webb.
I don't believe there's nothing about my jumping bait. Damien must not have said anything. He still loves me. Who is it?
It's Mrs. Peabody.
Who?
Mrs. Peabody, don't you remember me? We met in the tea room last night.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good morning, Mrs. Wells. I trust you had a good night's rest.
Well, I wasn't sure how I'd sleep after that carrot cutlet, but I guess I was tired.
Oh, I must admit you looked a little peaked. Miss Wells, would it be all right if I stepped inside for a moment? It's drafty in this hallway.
Oh, sure, come in.
You think. Oh, well, your room looks just like mine.
Oh, all hotel rooms look alike, don't they?
My room looks a little different this morning. You see, there was a plumbing accident. Yes, you couldn't believe there was water all over the place. Water.
It's too bad.
What made it so bad was that it happened so early. I didn't get my full 40 winks, and I'm feeling so tired as well. I'm so tired.
Well, maybe you should go lie down for a while.
Yes, I'd love that. I'd love to do that, but unfortunately, they're working on my pipes as we speak here, and there's no place for me to lie down. I was wondering if could I possibly stay here just for a few moments to rest?
Well, you know, I was going to go down and get some breakfast, so, tell you what, why don't you just come along with me?
Well, but no. I've already had breakfast, getting up so early and all that. Yes, I would enjoy just lying down for a few moments.
I see.
If you wouldn't mind, you could have some breakfast, and I could stay here. I could look over all of your things.
I really wish you guys could have seen the portrait. It looks like it was done 100 years ago, maybe more. But the really weird thing is it looks like Jody. It looks like she sat for it.
Maybe it's one of her ancestors.
Maybe, but we're not sure.
Well, you see, the point is that's what it was doing at Endicotts Gallery. They were supposed to be finding out where it came from, right?
That was the general idea.
As I see it, though, the Endicotts are still responsible for what happened. So Jody has a right to sue for loss of property. Think she'd let me handle the case?
Still chasing ambulances, aren't you, Cliff?
Yeah, I thought those days were long gone for you. I mean, didn't you just make a bundle in Chicago?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, no, not really. You see, not much cash really changed hands. But I got this beautiful corporate account.
Anyway, I don't think money is the issue here. Jody really loves the portrait. It's the only reminder of her mother.
Well, she was offered some money for it, wasn't she?
Yeah, the day before it was stolen, some guy walked into the gallery and offered to pay $10,000 for it.
Ooh, 10,000. Hey, wait a minute, you guys. I got it, of course. Man walks into the gallery, sees this painting on the wall. He thinks it's a long-lost masterpiece. It's worth millions, so he offers some money for it, $10,000. See, not too much, because he doesn't want the people to get suspicious.
Settle back, Gavin. Our pal's about to take off.
Hey, well, Calvin, I'm just going to solve this case for you, that's all.
Okay.
So, he offers this money, 10 grand. But they don't take it. So I think, well, the only way I can get this painting is to steal it, right?
Yeah, but Jody's painting wasn't the only one that was stolen. What they think right now is that 3 were taken.
Wrong. No, it's right. They stole the other 2 because they didn't want everyone to think that it was Jody's painting they were interested in.
A very interesting theory, Cliff.
You know, maybe what you ought to do is track down the guy who made the offer and see what he was doing that night.
Another case solved by Clifford Nelson. Look, if there's any reward money, can I get half?
Relax, Sherlock. We already checked out that angle.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah, the guy who tried to buy the portrait left town yesterday morning. Look, I gotta go check in, you guys.
Hey, Calvin, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Hey, now that's what I call being a good roomie.
Roomie? Are you guys roommates? Calvin, you mean you and Star?
No. I'm the one that wants to leave the gilded cage I'm living in, and I can't afford to live on my own, so I asked Calvin if I could share half the rent until his wife gets back from New York.
Yeah, well, you better try before you buy. I get off about 6 o'clock, so we'll get together then. And look, tell Jody just not to worry so much. We're doing everything we can about the painting, huh? Welcome home, counselor.
Yeah. Thanks.
I promise not to keep you long, Jinx, just 5 minutes. I'll give you Dr. Kavanaugh's patented 3-minute exam, take a little blood, then send you home. Please say yes. Aha, that's what I like to hear. No, I won't leave for the hospital until you arrive. Okay, good. So on. Jinx is coming in.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Took a little bit of persuasion. She said she made a solemn vow during her honeymoon never to enter another doctor's office.
So how'd you get her to change her mind?
Told her she was only allowed 1 vow a month. I said she's working on her marriage vow right now.
Well, I guess that means you're going to have to leave real soon.
Yeah, I do. Except I hate to leave the house with Jody's sad expression on my mind.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miles. It's just hard to look cheerful when you're feeling rotten.
It's that portrait. She can't stop thinking about it.
It's so bizarre. I mean, to lose it that way in an art gallery of all places.
Well, it's not really lost. It was stolen. There's some thief that knows exactly where it is.
And all we have to do is catch the thief.
Easier said than done.
Well, now, we got a heck of a good police department in Monticello. They've turned up stolen merchandise before. Maybe they'll do it again.
I hope so.
Well, I do have to go. Just why don't you walk me to the door, beautiful?
I will.
Try to do something to lift her spirits?
I know. Well, it's not going to be easy. The only way she's going to feel any better is if they find that portrait.
Well, I'm probably going to stop at police headquarters. I'll talk to Derek about it. Maybe we can get some extra measure of police attention.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Don't forget lunch.
I won't. Bye, darling. Hey.
Would you like some more coffee?
Sure. Thanks.
You know, I can't help feeling responsible for what happened yesterday.
Jody, why do you feel responsible?
Because I shouldn't have let the painting out of my hands. I was just being greedy.
Well, now, that is ridiculous. You were not greedy. If you were greedy, you would have accepted the $10,000 offer.
Yeah. Guess that'll teach me a lesson, huh? About bird in the hand?
No, you were right. The painting was much more important to you than the money. I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hello. Good morning, Mr. Endicott. Yes, she's right here. I'll put her on. It's Dwight Endicott for you.
I hope it's good news.
So do I.
Thanks. Hello?
Good morning, Jody. I hope you slept better than I did.
No, I probably didn't.
This robbery. I feel dreadful about it, and I know you do, too. Anyway, I was wondering if you had some time to discuss it.
What is there to discuss?
Oh, quite a bit, really. Do you think it's possible that you could stop by the gallery sometime this morning?
Yeah, I have to go to the studio first to pick up some things. No, maybe I'll drop by there first, in about an hour, okay?
Well, that's fine. See you later, then. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
It's Madeline Carr.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, hi. It's not going on, it's going out. Off. We're out of here, Johnny.
You're tearing the whole place apart.
Yeah, I could use your help. Want to help?
Why?
Well, I signed this lease, and I promised to return the thing into original condition when I finish.
So you're leaving the studio?
No, studio's leaving me. I've got 18 hours left on this notice that the sheriff gave me yesterday.
Don't tell me you've been evicted, Jim.
You got it.
You know, that really stinks.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it really surprises me, you know? After 3 months of not paying rent, imagine throwing me out.
It's been that long?
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
There's no Smiley around to con another month out of the landlord.
So it's really true, the maskers are all washed up?
Well, I'd say that the maskers were washed up when Smiley Wilson walked in here. No, I can't say that. I gotta take responsibility for this. It's as much my fault as it is his.
You know, if Smiley were here, he would figure something out.
Yeah, he'd figure out a way for us to go to jail, a real one.
Hector might know where Smiley is. Where's Hector?
Johnny, don't you get it after all that's gone down? Smiley is not a miracle worker.
Yeah, but he's a clever guy.
Yeah, he's real clever. He took the $10,000 that Sid invested in this, and he spent it. And then he took the $100,000 that he got from Raven Whitney, and he invested it in the horses. The horses. Real smart.
What big deal? He had a couple of bad breaks.
Bad breaks. You're hopeless. Hopeless.
Oh, hey, at least he had the money for a little while.
Yeah, he had it, and it's gone. So's he. I don't think we're gonna see him again.
Shoes. What is she, a centipede? Where is it? What's she doing? It's gotta be here.
Mrs. Peabody!
No more excuses.
You're not angry?
Angry? I should call the police. You're nothing but a thief.
No, you don't understand.
You should be ashamed of yourself, a woman your age.
Miss Wells, I have a terrible headache. I was looking for aspirins.
This is my luggage, not a medicine cabinet.
I tried the medicine cabinet. There was nothing there. I thought maybe in your luggage there would be.
Well, thank God I know well enough to go downstairs and put my valuables in the safe.
Oh, that's very clever. That's very bright.
And if you would like some aspirin, I suggest that perhaps you go downstairs to the front desk and ask the nice man there.
That's a good idea. I hope so. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're very lucky I didn't call the police, or believe me, you would have had a headache.
I hope they fixed my pipes. Thank
I can't call the police to get out of here.
Yes, that's what I told Derek, that I was never, ever going to see another doctor. Well, that's the way I felt. I mean, I felt so well on my honeymoon.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Honeymoon's the ideal time to feel well. Happiness is a big part of that.
You know, it wasn't my imagination. You know, I think that I discovered an important thing in the medical world. Happiness is a cure.
Well, you're absolutely right. Most doctors feel that's true, that happiness is a great factor in the healing process.
Well, then why didn't you prescribe that for me in the first place?
I would have if I knew how. Unfortunately, that's a prescription that people have to write for themselves.
Well, I think I did a very good job. Or maybe Derek wrote that prescription. Anyway, either way, it worked. I think my miracle has happened just the way I wanted it.
Well, that would be wonderful. Want to go into the examining room? Find out.
Oh, no, wait a minute. That's just what I didn't want. I didn't want to come back from my honeymoon, from my miracle honeymoon, and go into some mundane examining room. I don't want to find out that it's all a dream.
Jinx, I knew that you felt that way, but I got certain rules that I got to abide by, and one of those rules says that you have to find out.
Well, do we have to do it now? I mean, can I hold on to my dream just a little while longer?
You know something? You have almost persuaded me to throw away the rule book. Jinx, if you don't want to have this examination, it's all right. We'll let it pass.
Do you really mean that?
Yes, I mean it. Why don't you get out of here? Go back to your honeymoon.
Oh, well, no, I can't do that. My honeymoon is over. I've started married life now. As a matter of fact, I'm going shopping this afternoon for my china and silver for my new home.
Pick something pretty.
I will. Something that will last. No, Miles, I can't. Look, I'm here. I might as well stay and go through with it.
Believe me, Jody, it's the last thing we expected to happen.
Well, hey, I feel the same way. I mean, I figured the next time you'd call me, it would be to tell me my painting was worthless, not that it was stolen.
Well, we know it wasn't worthless. It must have meant a great deal to you if you could turn down all that money you were offered.
Yeah, I was just saying I'd be better off selling. I have nothing now.
Not quite. That's why I wanted to see you this morning, to give you this.
$10,000? But you didn't even sell the painting.
No, Jody, but Grace and I decided you should have the money just the same.
Well, no, I can't accept this. It wouldn't be right.
It's the only right thing to do. We realize that we can't compensate for your loss, but it's the only way we can say we're sorry.
No, I can't take it, please.
Jody, it represents no real loss to the gallery. We're heavily insured.
Oh, you don't understand. The painting wasn't insured.
It doesn't matter. Everyone is going to be compensated, so why shouldn't you be, too? Take it, my dear. I'd be much happier if you did. Now, if you'll excuse me, Grace asked me to take care of her customers while she has her hair done. Greater love hath no father. Good morning.
$10,000. That's $10,000. I'm rich.
Are you all right?
Huh? Oh, it's you.
Oh, I knew it. You've forgotten my name already.
I didn't forget your name. It's Chad something. You never told me your last name. Why are you asking if I'm all right?
You were looking kind of dazed.
Yeah. I don't suppose you know what happened here last night, huh?
You mean the robbery? Yes, I'd heard about it. Must have really shaken up the Endicotts.
Shook me up, too.
Yes, Grace told me you lost a painting. Your mother's portrait?
No, it wasn't. It might have been her great-great-grandmother. Maybe. We'll never know.
Why not?
Well, that was the whole reason for the painting being here. You see, Mr. Endicott made this offer to have an expert look at it so we could find out more about the painting's, what's that word?
Provenance.
Right. You see, I didn't care about the value or anything. I just wanted to know who the model was.
Grace said it looked quite a bit like you. I guess that's why I assumed it was your mother. I'm really sorry about it, Jody.
Thank you.
I guess getting that other painting wasn't much compensation for your loss.
Other painting? Oh, you mean the one that artist gave me? I guess Grace told you that too, huh?
Yes, we talked about it.
You're really into talking to Grace. Well, anyway, it was, painting was really wonderful. I just can't figure out why the artist gave it to me.
He must have liked you.
He doesn't know me.
Wait a minute. You're serious, aren't you? You really don't know who painted that still life?
No. No, all I know is that the name on the painting is Sutherland. Oh, my God. Your name isn't Chad something, it's Chad Sutherland, isn't it?
What a terrible disappointment.
What do you mean?
I thought you knew it was mine. I thought that was the reason you wanted it. As a memento of our meeting, something to remind you of me forever.
No. No, I just liked it. It's a wonderful painting. You're a very good artist.
Tell that to the Endicotts. Broke their hearts to hang my little still life. I mean, they were delighted when I gave it away.
Well, I'm glad you did. It was very nice of you. I just can't understand why. You don't even know me.
But don't you see, that was my idea. To get to know you.
Not a weightlifter.
This is a new career. Come on. Get good at it. You can make a lot of money with that body.
Yeah, funny.
Don't look so down. You got Buffy Revere. You're not going to starve.
No, I don't know, Jim. Things don't seem to be working out here. I might just head back to L.A. and join a rock and roll band or something.
Well, that reminds me. I was holding $500 for you. You spent $380. There's $120. You better count it.
Thanks a lot, Jim. You know, I forgot that you were a banker for a while.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I can't give you interest.
You know, I'm going to miss you holding my money like that. You're the only person I trusted with it.
Thanks. But don't give it to Smiley to invest.
You ready to go, Mrs. Webb?
Yeah, come in.
You get all your stuff out of the safe?
Yeah, I got it all just fine.
Okay. Tell me something. You're driving a taxi. Why?
I'm a taxi cab driver.
Hey, I'm gonna see you real soon, Mama.
USA.